am the drunk old man, and this is the game. It is Radical Penguin, and it's a penguin. What is radical? You know it's radical because it's gonna have sunglasses. Uh, I am very late starting this evening for reasons. Well, actually, I fell asleep. So on the other hand, I might go quite late because I've been asleep. So, as is traditional, I will start watching myself to make sure that everything's going according to Plizzy Plizan. Plizzy Plizan is, of course, how Snoop Dogg would refer to this if he was feeling whimsical. I have had a problem. Oh my god, wow. So I've decided to try to use Opus to fix my problem. Now, there's not just because I can't be bothered to do it myself, although, spoiler alert, I can't be bothered to do it myself, but also I have to admit that I keep getting myself in a pickle about it. And so, at some point, you just have to accept the fact that you're not the cleverest person in the room. So, but I've not used Opus before, and I've also put it on maximum effort, so it's already taken up 7,000 tokens, so I fear I may regret this from a financial point of view. But we'll see. While it's thinking about what the hell it's trying to do, I mean, I've told it how I want to do things. It's not its idea, it's my idea. But every time I try to implement it, I get in a pickle about, because there's so many repeating layers and stuff like that. So I know the design I want to use, I just can't actually implement it, which is pretty tragic considering I consider myself a decent programmer. I mean, I'm sure I could if I had to, but you know, the tools exist, may as well try to use it. Anyway, beer. Ceremonial uncorking of the beer. In my face it goes. I think there's something wrong with my internet connection, but that's a different matter. So hopefully you can see me, but maybe you can't. But anyway, either way. Oh, look at it. I've only recently realised that beer's meant to have head. I mean, seriously, I'm a very old man, and I've drunk a lot of beer in my life. And I knew that real ale, the kind of old man beer that people drink in the UK, or used to drink in the UK, now everyone just drinks lager. But that's meant to have a head. But I hadn't realised that lager was meant to have a head as well. But actually, it's nice and sweet. And lagers are designed to have heads as well. I did not know that. Well, Pilsner as well. Oh my god. Well, this is already a start. Oh, okay. This is already much, much, much cleverer. Oh my god, this is cleverer. Crikey Moses. I mean, it's just written me a thesis. Oh my god, I'm actually going to have to read this. This is absolute insanity. Oh, music. My lovely synthwave music. Come on, synthwave. Let's have a bit of synthwave. Let's get some synthwave in the house. It's alright. It is just it's ironic. I know I'm an old man. Right. Gosh, Mr. Claudie McOpus face. I mean, I know I'm a rich bitch using Opus. God, this is going to cost a fortune. Oh well, who cares? Oh my god, this is already right. Well, hopefully I'm going to read this before that is so annoying because I literally came up with this last night. No, you see, I don't agree with this. Oh my god, what? I mean, it's clever and it's expecting me to be clever. No, I completely agree with everything you're saying. And have refactored many times for these sorts of things, so definitely up for that. Definitely up for changing UZM. Where is it? I'm very pleased you also think since I came up. This is going to cost me so much money. Anyway, well, this is all very boring because I'm just watching Claude do the thing. So I'm going to come up with the question of the day. Question of the day: how important is juice in a game? For instance, okay. I think I may have failed to mention something important. The reason we use the Y offset currently as a small number addition is because it isn't a series of tunnels. This is meant to be to represent 2D old school art representation of an actual surface. So the ground is a naturally evolving surface, and so is the ice sheet above. Therefore, the horizon point needs to also be a function of that evolution, I think. And what we have at the moment is was a quick and dirty way to emulate that. Oh my god, this is going to cost a fortune. I slightly feel guilty about the fact that I'm not paying for this. Well, we'll see. We will see. I might do a little dance. Why is my bitrate unstable? Why do you say it's too high? Okay, while that's doing that, I gotta look into this. Twitch complains my bitrate is too high. I'm using OBS. What should I do? OBS and click settings in the bottom right corner. Okay, that hasn't helped. Okay, it's not in the bottom right corner, but with you. Select the output tab on the left, change the output mode to advanced. And the streaming site. Okay. Beepity bitty doo 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 beepity doo 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 bitty bitty doo. Under the streaming site, set bait rate to 6,000 and keep it interval to 2. Exactly. I'm exactly. You've. I think you've got it. It is meant to be physical. I don't want the tugging. Which is why I'm not using a 3D solution. However, realise that the foreground, that the wire offset really has nothing to do with the Y position. It's just to give a small permutation on the result from the FBM, which conceals Berlin noise, which uses Berlin noise underneath. So actually, the far horizon point, if we were to define that with Perlin, with FBM, would actually be the logical conclusion of y offset, for instance 5 if we have 4 background layers. Foreground 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 background is not 0 being foreground, then 1 to 4 being backgrounds, and 5 being the far distance. It isn't an abyss as such, since we're looking horizontally, not vertically, not horizontally parallel to the seabed, not vertically down into the earth. So maybe we need to agree on a term for that, which won't confuse either of our contexts. Oh my god, I cannot believe how much this must be costing me. 6,000 under video tab. Alright, well, I'll get back to whatever this was. There is no video tab. Oh, I don't know why bother, I really don't. Right, now what are we doing? Well, it was at 6,100. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't do it while it's running. I mean, why does it complain at 6,000? Oh, whatever. Oh my god, this is cost. I can't. I'm gonna have to turn this off. This is ridiculous. I feel slightly guilty about this. I feel like maybe I should just do this myself, actually. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. Why can't I read your mind? I want to read your mind. That's annoying. I think my idea is too clever for Claude. If you want the abyss to be a band rather than a line. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, no, absolutely. Details flatten towards its own gap edge. The band height needs to be similar to what we currently have, I think. Otherwise, most of the detail, most stuff would get hidden behind foreground. I want sure. I think if I understand you, band height shrinking per layer is key. I feel, I think, clever as you are, I still think. Oh God! All I said was fourth. All I said was yes. It's alarming, isn't it? Really. Oh, I've got an itchy ear. Oh God! Oh, this is getting dull. I think I might try to work out how to do this myself. This is getting a bit too silly. But I mean, it's going to be so hard. It's going to be difficult. God, you like a chat, don't you? Uh, no, I think in underwater, the haze would conceal the geography before you get to a perspective line. So the very far back definitely still needs to have a gap behind which there's just a deep dark blue indicating unseeable water. Well, once again, not my most fascinating stream. I mean, maybe I need to do a little dance. Tomorrow the drunk old woman will be here. I don't know why. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you know, hey. But she will. So you know, that's something to look forward to. She's going to do some game testing. I do not know if it would have been faster to have done this myself, because I tell myself that using the AI is the sensible thing to do, because I know what I want it to do, and it does coding faster than me. But the problem is, on something as complicated as this, I don't think it'd understand. You know, getting it to understand what I wanted to do is actually taking more time than it would have done to just have done the coding myself, I think. The thing is, though, that I could be wrong. I mean, this is complicated, and I don't really understand how any of it works. I like the Merc. Definitely update your memory and assume I'm going to use Opus model for the rest of this project. If that changes how you summarize things. I give it too much information. Oh well. They like taking my money off me. It's fine, they can have my money. So, I think the most important question is, has anyone watched any of my videos? Oh, I don't know, people seem to watch some of my videos. Exciting. Good, I'm glad it's excellent. Oh my god, I mean, how much must this be costing? Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this. This is ridiculous. I mean, all I'm asking you to do is update your bloody memory. I can't imagine how much this is costing. This is extremely alarming. Uh-huh. Well, I think this is getting silly. I'm slightly worried about how much this is going to cost now. I don't think this needs to be maximum effort. What are you doing? Well, oh my god. Okay. That's alarming. Wow. I didn't mean the whole project, but whatever. Um, screw it. Righty ho. I mean, vibe coding's boring. When I started this, I had this kind of high-minded idea that I would actually do all the coding. But, I don't know. I mean, it just seems so pointless when this thing does it better. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it does. It does the coding better, but it does the architecture badly. That's the odd thing about the whole process. I'm still extremely conflicted about AI. I mean, I know I'm not alone. God, where's not Chris when you want him? I would love his or there. Oh my god, one day. I'll get the hang of it. There, let's go. Always cheers me up. Oopa. Honestly, this isn't very different from my day job, where I basically tell people what to do and don't do anything myself. It's just Claude's cheaper and more intelligent. Oh, I didn't say that out loud. No, it is not more intelligent. It's more stupid, but it does know stuff. My god, it knows stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. It's odd. The thing with Claude is you don't know when it's bluffing, whereas you do, after a while, you get to know when humans are bluffing. You know, so if you're like in a meeting with someone, you're saying, "Oh, we need to do this, this, and this," and they're like, "Yeah, I've got it." But you can see in their face they look completely and utterly like, "What the hell is he talking about?" And then you can go, "Oh, let's just make sure we've got that properly." Whereas the only way to do that with Claude is these extremely long. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm being AIist. Yeah, probably. Oh god, I'm already bored. God, there's a lot of information here. Alright, let's see. One depth layer, plain class, the unavoidable mutable glue. Can it not be immutable? I don't like mutables. I don't know what slots are, but alright. What the hell is a slot? Mm-hmm. Oh, I would call that a slice, but alright. I think we should have slices. Oh no, that's a slot. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. I see. Oh, love it. Oh, yeah, you're okay. This is much better. It has to be some. Wow. Well, if you're right about this, Opus, I'm going to only be using you from now on. I think I get it. But just to make sure we're on the same page, from a gameplay, from the point of view of collectibles, enemies, etc. in the game area, I felt it was important that the foreground was world such that we don't need to worry about imposing velocities, etc. on spawned items therein. This is why the penguin moves and the foreground is static currently. This does all work with the plan. I'm just checking this all works with the plan. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I think I've used more tokens today than I've used in my entire last 3 weeks. I think they charge more for you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another bloody thing. Another scene, new scene. Just me. Me focused. Rename dev focused. So in me focused. Oh, what? Are you kidding? Can I duplicate it? Oh, I can. Alright, cancel that. Delete that. Move. Yields. Duplicate. Yields. So me focused has. I don't know what's going to happen there. This is exciting. Well, me focused is going to have that there. Oh, and a video capture device. Hey, look, it's me. There we go. Right. Hello, hello, it's me. And now if I press this, it goes back the other way around. Does it? It does! Why haven't I done this before? Hey! Oh, anyway. Well, I did that because the thing was doing its thing. But, I mean, everyone wants to see a face rather than just a black screen. Look at this! Oh, it's me with my various... Oh, now I look like an alcoholic. That's better. I don't... Oh, yeah, now I... Oh, God almighty. Oh, my God. Now I've realised how old I look aside from the else. Oh, God. Right, anyway. Well. There we go. That's better. Look. C'est moi. It's a me. A Mario. Is that racist? I don't think so. But... Oh, God. Well, anyway. Um... I don't know about this. It's hard to know, isn't it, really, sometimes? I'm not sure I'm good looking enough to be this big. I don't think, right, I think this needs to be bigger. And I think it wants to be around there. No, it's up there, isn't it? Oh, that's a shame. I see, yes. Okay, well, it's still me. Right, there we go, good. Fix memory, just in case. I'm so fat and old. Oh my God, I need to sit up straight. There we go. I'm not that fat and old. I just look fat and old because I'm slouching. I am getting there though. No, you're in charge. But can you give me a quick précis of the floating point problem? I still feel like we. Oh no, it's going to be this. I feel like it could be coupled to the foreground generation with a certain amount of tweaking rather than just being oh, lorry biscuits. Here we are, another 2.1k. Oh dear. I don't know, maybe that's not, it's too big, isn't it? Is that how small I am? Oh, that's better. Now I can lean forward. Because you all want to see me lean forward. I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here for the leaning forward. The thoughts. Maybe I'll get my titties out. Get out the titties. That's what gets the viewers. It's the boobs. I've got boobs. I can get my boobs out. You don't want to see it, but I can. Got my beer, got my boobs. God, this is boring. Oh no. It's so weird because like what's it like? Because obviously I want to actually make the game, right? Obviously I want to make the game. You know, like at the end of the day, I want people to play it, I want to play it myself, I want to enjoy it. But I also enjoy the coding. And I know that if I do the coding myself, it'll take years to get the game out because there's just a lot of code. And it seems ridiculous to do that when I can just ask Claude to do it for me. But at the same time, it's like, well, what am I doing now? Am I learning anything? Or am I just making a game? Because when I started this, I was like, oh, I'm going to learn how to do Unity coding and, you know, improve my C sharp. But now I'm just like, I don't know C sharp, I'll just get Claude to do it. Because, you know, I don't know C sharp. I mean, my coding's fine, but I've not used C sharp much, so it's just like, well, off you go, Claude. And like to begin with, I was like, oh, I need to understand every single little bit of this. Now I'm just a bit more like, yeah, that looks alright. I mean, you know, I can read it. I just can't write it. It's like, it's like learning a language. You can like, yeah, you can have a chat in the bar, but you're not going to become a politician in that country. And it's a bit like that with C sharp. It's like, yeah, alright, yeah, more or less get off. Yeah, I understand what's going on. God, 13.3 tokens, my God. I actually feel guilty about this. How? What the? I did literally. Oh my God. This is tragic. I think you gave me more information than I wanted. Okay, well, at least you didn't. Okay. Oh, you've been thinking about other stuff. It wasn't just that shit. Well, I don't know what Yagni means. I'm slightly concerned that now. God, now when AI starts talking to me, you aren't going to need it. Okay, I've never heard that before. That must be an Americanism. Alright, fine. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I'm surprised you didn't ask. Claude's obviously got opinions today. Claude wants to get on with coding. Oh, God, what time is it? Oh, it's only 3 o'clock in the morning. Perfectly reasonable. I might watch some football. Actually, I might watch some football. I mean, you know. World Cup today. USA. No one wants to watch USA versus Australia. I wouldn't mind watching Scotland versus Morocco, but that doesn't start until 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, no. Oh God, really? I'd like to watch Scotland Morocco, but I really can't start watching football at 5 a.m. I think that's a bit ridiculous. Sad face. I mean, I've got no interest in Australia, USA. Neither of them are going to win, are they? Let's be honest. I feel like I should be doing something else. Like drinking. Oh, hello. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Okay, yes, I approve of all of that as well. Okay, so far it's just refactor, which I like, because I understand why we have to do that. But this isn't the difficult bit. I could have done this bit on my own. Don't worry about it, I don't care. It's right, relax. Don't be a dick. It's not my code. You know you're helping. You're being sarcastic now. Oh, no. Hello. What? I'm very excited about my new mouse pad that's coming. It's not coming for a month because it's my birthday in a month. And the wonderful drunk old woman has made me a mouse pad of her. Isn't that nice? At the moment, I've got this, I mean, not unattractive little anime girl with a little tail, you know, which I can get behind. But, you know, I mean, what a great girlfriend I have, eh? Right, what have we got here? Oh, I don't know. Blah blah blah. All right. I don't know what you're talking about, but I understand. I understand where it's a process, Claude. I understand it's a process. I mean, I'll be happy if it loads. I mean, aside from this, I love a good refactor. Right, here we go. Alright, what have we got now? So I think we'll now go back to this. So now we're loading up. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, why are you taking so long? Right. Is it a complete shit show? Or does it kind of work? Or is it a complete shit show? Or does it kind of work? Oh, this is much more fun. I like it. Oh, hello. Oh, look, it's my game. Oh, hello. Oh, god damn it. Um. No. I'm gonna have to do this myself. Computers just aren't clever enough. At the end of the day, they're not clever enough. That's too high and that's too low. There's something wrong here. Oh, fucking doodle. No, it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test you, Claudie McClaudeface. Is that something I can do? Oh, that is something I can do. I want it to go in that bit, you fart. Obviously. Well, that hasn't helped. No. Why is this not bloody working? That's what I want to know. No, none of that's helping. Alright, fine. Screw you all. Annoying. I've playtested that. Just to clarify we're on the same page. Should I be able to see the Merc at all times? Or just occasionally? Well, back to me being really boring. I need 3 frickin' screens, you know? It's a problem. I might get a third screen. Could I just get a little screen down there? That'd be exciting. Oh, I could. Actually, I really could, couldn't I? Ooh. I mean, I'm old. I'm allowed to buy things for myself. That's allowed. Although I might not get paid this week or this month. My company isn't doing that well. But, I didn't say that aloud. We're doing fine. I mean, it's a marketing issue. At the end of the day, Google has stopped doing googly things. Google is now just basically a massive advertising freaking company. And, so for people like us who have spent 10 years perfecting like SEO and stuff like that, it's very annoying when Google just go, oh, we don't care about SEO anymore. Basically, are you paying us? Because I mean, like, what is it, 5 or 6 results, like that look like normal results? The top I mean, they're all adverts. I mean, like, no one scrolls beyond that anyway, because they don't care if they're paying for adverts. If the advert actually fixes their problem, why wouldn't you click on it? And so it's no longer about whether you're actually any good. It's just about how much you're paying Google, which is deeply distressing. I mean, I suppose in a way it makes brands, but I mean, what it's done is Google used to legitimize the democratization of the internet. If you knew something, if you had something interesting to say, you put it up there, and then it would come through. Um, excuse me. Oh, down the deep throat. We are getting walls down the middle. I don't think this is good enough. I'm gonna have to do it myself. This is very frustrating. Oh, really? You surprised me. I mean, this is just an excuse to sit here drinking, really. Am I going to achieve nothing today except giving Anthropic a dickload of money? While they've burnt even more money. I mean, they don't even make a profit, they make a loss. All they're doing is destroying the economy. Not the economy, the environment. They're destroying the environment so I can do this shit. God, it's distressing. It's depressing, isn't it? You shouldn't think like that. It's not good for the soul. But yeah, anyway, what was I ranting about? I was ranting about something. Oh yeah, Google and their shift away from actually being a search engine and more towards an advertising horde. But no, it's just frustrating really because how do you compete with that? I mean, unless you've got a lot of money, it's hard to compete. And so therefore it's now taking away the opportunity. I mean, the internet used to be an opportunity. If you had a good idea, you could put it up there, people would find it, and then I mean, you still need a lot of luck, don't get me wrong. But, some people would find it, they'd enjoy it. That would then boost you in Google's ratings because you spent more time on the site. And the next thing you know, you're actually, you're doing quite well. Whereas nowadays, if you're competing with, 5 companies that are well established and they've all got a huge advertising budget, then they're going to be competing on the AdWords. And what do you do? How do you compete with that? And so, even as a medium sized company, we found it too hard to compete with the companies that are heavily invested in by, millionaires, so they've got millions of dollars to essentially spend on things like marketing. Whereas we always tried to use SEO for our marketing because we knew that what we offered was a good service. But yeah, but now that doesn't You know, and even when at the beginning, you know, like sponsored ads at the top, that was slightly annoying because I'm old enough to remember that. But now it doesn't even. I mean, it barely even. You know, barely even tells you what's going on. I mean, let's have a look. What happens if I do type in something now? Like, I don't know. So, well, no, none of those are things that are actually going to help. I mean, even no, Anthropic's probably too specific. But let's say I want to go to, you know, book hotel. I mean, this would be absolutely a shit show. I mean, what? So sponsor results. So like here, right? And it's not like I've got a small screen. All right, let's do this. Boink. Right, it's not like I've got a small screen. The first thing is Bookings.com, obviously, because they're literally Google's biggest customer. Then you got Premier Inn, they've paid for this. Then you got Expedia, they've paid for this. Then you got Hotels.com. You've heard of all of these people, right? Then we have Google's own things, which it is monetizing, right? And then finally, so let's say 1.5 scrolls on a big screen. I mean, if I was on a laptop or a mobile phone, I mean, that would be what, 2 or 3 scrolls down before you even got to the first one. And then, of course, who are these people? They're Trivago, Booking.com, and Skyscanner, because they've got so much money they can afford to. Also, they all have relationships with Google. So Google, despite the fact that they don't tell people how their algorithm work, they do tell these people how their algorithm work. So all of these people. Oh, and then we get some more sponsored results. I mean, it's absolute lunacy. So you've got sponsored results, Google's own monetization, which they will take money off. Oh, whoops. Then 4 people who are all in bed with Google essentially because they're such good customers for them, who know how to legitimize their SEO. Then 2 more sponsored results. Then here we get Expedia, which seems a little bit dodgy. I mean, the first person I've not heard of is Z Hotels. I mean, their SEO must be amazing. Anyway, I'm ranting, but it's very frustrating. I mean, how are you meant to argue with that at the end of the day? Whatever. So anyway, oh god. Before I guess, let me reason the likely cause that shrink bending as raise each person. Yeah, sadly. Well, you can try, but I don't have it. Oh god, I'm going to spend 10, 15 quid now explaining to bloody Claude that I don't have MCP. I don't have the, this has repeatedly not worked. Annoyingly. Possibly because I'm not playing Unity for a MCP capable license. Oh, this is frustrating. You see, I know this is too complicated. I don't know why I think I'm gonna have to do it myself. It's just madness. This is gonna be 2 hours of me dicking around with a sodding penguin. What is the problem then? Okay, so what have we got? We've got. Well, I'm almost tempted to get it. I don't know. I think that's still not chunky enough. Anyway, this isn't what I'm going. Oh my god, it really does like to think. Just have an opinion. This is very frustrating. So, do you have any experience with coding? How do you feel about AI? Are you a game developer? Do you just play games? Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. That's an old person's reference. I don't know, maybe it isn't. They recently remade What's It, didn't they? Maverick, Top Gun. Mm. Okay, good. Okay. I do like how clever it is. I mean, it's definitely much cleverer than I am. That's just, again, not true. It just knows a lot. God, it's so complicated, isn't it? There's such a difference between knowledge and intelligence. Or imagination. I think that is still where we win. We still win with imagination. Although I am fascinated by... No, that has not in any way worked. No, even the first layer. What is going on here? I don't need you to tell me what's going on, you stupid machine. Right, you're not in charge anymore, you're too stupid, I'm in charge. Right, what are we actually doing, you fuck? Alright, time to do some sodding maths in my head, because I refuse to write stuff down because I'm stubborn. Well, that's too much, but whatever, I don't care about that. Annoying, I was going to actually use an exponential, but whatever. Okay. Huh. That's not in any way what's going on. Wow. How have we managed to cock this up? Chunk. What was that? What have we done? So we've renamed the chunk index. Fine. Oh, I see. Is this now... Don't like that at all, but whatever. I think you're deeply, deeply confused. What the actual hell? I mean, it's obviously extremely confused. Uh... Start. Oh God. I mean, I'm kind of committed to this now, but I'm just aware of quite how much money this must be costing. I mean, this has probably cost about $50 for it to achieve precisely 0. Mm. Retest. If walls remain, 3 correct things will pin it. You can answer in a word each. Only at the start or all the way along. Start only points at the wall hack I just fixed. Persistent means it's a band shrink itself. Not. It's all the way along. Pinching in from top and bottom of vertical slabs up the seam. Top, bottom, pinch. It's all the way along. The pinching top, bottom, pinch, band shrinking, raising seabed, lowering into ice into the throat. It's only. I can see the separate layers are consistent and working fine, but the background layers seem to. Let's try it again. It's interesting this, because it's exactly how I would try to do it myself. You know, like the thought process is not dissimilar. So hang on. But the background layers are highly exaggerated. So through the foreground layer, when the opening is high, then the layer directly behind that takes up most of what is visible, stretching up from the bottom. The first layer visible area, then the layer directly behind that takes up most of what is visible. Layer directly behind that, then the bottom surface of the layer directly behind that takes up what is visible. Right, go on, let's see what you got to say for yourself, you smart ass. I quite fancy a pot noodle. What time is it? I think 3:20 in the morning is an excellent time to have a pot noodle. Okay, so my first ever mukbang. I know everyone loves a mukbang. Are you all super excited to watch my mukbang? Is it still thinking? It is still thinking and costing me enormous amounts of money when I'm also going to the loo while I'm doing that. I mean, this is fascinating television, fascinating content, but stay with me because it's going to get more boring. Oh, Claude, why have you forsaken me? Oh, you have opinions. So well, Claude. That pins it. Persistent and deep, less super sharp and dull as the band strength. That's just way too aggressive, not bug a tuning value. Blah 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 blah. Alright, yeah, clever clogs. What are you telling me to do? BGY scale. Alright, let's do BGY scale. You're a BGY scale. Oh, look, that's a BGY scale. Oh, that is much better. That's annoying. Nah, but now it's completely buggered. I don't know what the hell's going on there. What the hell is going on there? That is more like it. It's kind of more like it. Almost there, I think. We are getting there. I'm sure there's a line on there somewhere. There it is. Well, that was gross, but it worked. I got sticky fingers. Alright. Oops. What a bit of spice. And pig will do pig. Well, I hope you're all very excited, because I've got my naughty little num-nums. Yes, yes indeed. Well, we're just going to let that do its thing. Oh, and then in about 20 minutes, when I remember it exists, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. Right, I mean, yes, Claude, you're right. You're very clever, but also you're wrong. No, but still. What's wrong? Why is this annoying me? There's something going wrong. Alright, I think that might be a tweaking thing. I think it might be right, but... I don't know about that. So what's that? The BGY seed step? And what's layer index? No. Something's gone wrong here. No. What? What are you doing? I'm so confused. This isn't working. So, hang on. I think I need more beer. No, something's wrong about this. So that's all fine, because that's the X seed, which is all perfectly reasonable. Yeah, approve of all of this. And the X seed and the Y seed goes in. No, because that just permutates it. Why is this not working? Oh, god damn it. It's not working. It's wrong. I know it's wrong. I just don't know why it's wrong. No. This is not right. Yeah, no, I think the problem is that no, that's the problem. The problem is it is towards its own. Oh God, it's moving towards its own thingy bob, which is great, other than the fact that it isn't great. Yeah, no. Oh God, it's annoying. I know this isn't fascinating to watch, but I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's kind of. I don't know. Maybe I actually. I don't know. Maybe I'm being obsessive. Maybe that's fun. I'm finding it hard to imagine that. I think I've worked out what's going on. I know, seriously, but it's complicated. Okay, I think I know. I think I've worked out what's going on. Since the since the terrain is now, you know, shifting. What is it doing? What's that? Oh my God, it's complicated. Right, while you think about that, I'm going to do my first mukbang. I hope you're here for the mukbang because you're getting. Oh, you're getting it. You're getting an old man eating a pot noodle at what, 4 o'clock in the morning? I hope you're ready for this. This is going to blow your mind. This is called. This says mama. That says mama in Thai. Does it? Yeah, okay, it's not reversed. That does say mama. Yep, mama. It's quite hard to see. Weirdly, I find it harder to see. Interesting. But anyway, mama. Enjoy your mama. Your mama loves you, and you love your mama. So, these are so much better. I mean, they're so much better than anything you get in the UK. I can't speak for other countries because I've only ever eaten pot noodles in the UK and here. But they are so much better than what you get in the UK. But they do take more effort. You know, you have to pour. You know, there's like 3 sachets inside. The Asians, or the Eastern Asians, take their you know, the kind of, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Thai, Cambodian. They take the noodles very seriously, and they do it very well. I mean, again, how much was this? 50 cents. Probably not even 50 cents. I mean, my entire meal this evening. What was that? What was that? 60 baht. So that's like, actually, that's not that cheap. That's $1.50. I mean, it is a big one. What is that? 660 mils or 750 or something? I don't know. I don't know what the standard is here. It's 620 mils. 620 mils. So basically a pint, a British pint. And this for $2. I mean, you're not arguing with that, are you? I was arguing with that. $2 for a beer and a pot noodle. Oh God, is this what my life's come to? Is this what my life's come to? I mean, this is what my life has come to. I might have another beer. I mean, sometimes you just have to accept that the end is upon you. It's okay. We'll die one day. You may as well die happy, full of pot noodle and beer. In the meantime, oh God, I can't imagine how much money I'm spending on this. Right. Oh, God. Oh. I like these headphones, but they don't quite work with my glasses. The headphones are fine, the glasses are fine, but you combine them. Oh my God, I'm so blind. If I can give you some advice, it is don't get old. I mean, I'm not sure really what the alternative is, and if I ever work it out, I will tell you, I promise. But it is a bit of a nightmare. That wasn't hard. I just basically was like, reinstate the old thing. Oh God, it's thinking too much. It does not need 20,000 tokens to reinstate the old thing and put a debug switch in there. God, I should have done that myself. I just forgot what the old thing was. That is not 20,000 tokens worth of thinking. I feel stupid. I shouldn't have gone anywhere near it. I mean, literally 22,000 tokens to put. Oh my God, I should just stop it, but I'm too lazy. The problem is, this is on my corporate account. I've been told I can use it for personal use. So, I don't feel that guilty. I feel a little bit guilty. Oh God. I mean, 25,000 to put an if statement. Alright, no, this is ridiculous. Bollocks to Claude. Right, where's it? What do we have here? Tunnel slice. Yeah, mama. Foreground eye. Because we don't. Oh, God damn it. We'll have to pause that in. Okay, no, you can do it. But get on with it. Stop thinking so hard. What have I done to this poor thing? No, it is on stupidly high level thinking. Maybe that's not necessary. I'm only making a computer game. I'm not trying. Oh, bollocks. Sorry, interrupted by mistake. Wouldn't it be nice to be rich? You know what I mean? Foreground, that should be foreground coupled parallax. Everyone wants a foreground coupled parallax, you know what I'm saying? Ah. Well, apparently some people have watched my YouTube videos. Spoiler alert, I have YouTube videos. Watch my YouTube videos. YouTube videos. I got YouTube videos. What? Who subscribed to me? Oh, me and me. Why would no one subscribe to my extremely exciting YouTube videos? Very mean. Well, I'm not surprised it's 999% more than the previous 28 days because I only just started. Oh, someone watched a whole 1 second of day 3. It's all slightly embarrassing, it has to be said. Some idiot watched 20 minutes of one of them. Don't know why they did that. Oh my god, what are you doing? I mean, this is lunacy. This is lunacy. I might just play the game. While it's thinking, I'm going to play my game. I like playing my game. Right, I'm going to switch back to a... Boink. Right, go on, let's play the game. While it's thinking its stupid little face off. I mean, tell me what you think. Honestly. No, you see, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. The background is wrong. I mean, it could be completely arbitrary. So, that's the problem. Is that the problem? No, because this does feel arbitrary. So there's no continuity between the foreground and the background. Yes, okay, I see what I'm going for. So that's why that's problematic. But if there's continuity, it doesn't matter so much. Whoopa! It's a good game, this. I'm just like, that feels very satisfying. Because it's a Flappy Bird, basically. Well, it is at this stage. It's going to become so much more, obviously. I mean, no, I have a plan. I have a plan. But, at the moment, it's a Flappy Bird. Oh, I've got reasonably high score. Oh no, just killed myself. It's on playtesting mode, so you can't tell if I've killed myself. Well, I don't know why people aren't excited by this. I'm excited by this. I think the problem is that people don't like this sort of game anymore. People like things like Vampire Survivors. Why am I doing this? Oh my god, I just had an existential crisis. It's to be avoided, I think, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, anyway, what are you doing? Come on, Claude, have you got anywhere? Are you absolutely dicking me? Alright, well, good. I'm glad you think I'm clever. Why do I use Claude? I think I shouldn't. Can I encourage it not to have opinions about how to do things, but only, like, oh god, it's complicated. It probably won't understand that. Like, it's quite good at implementation. I just don't want it to come up with strategy. I'm in charge of strategy, it's in charge of implementation. Or, I mean, I can also be in charge of implementation. Oh, I'm gonna eat some yum yums. Now what are you doing? Oh, okay, yes. Oh, you are clever, though. Love it. Okay, yeah, no, I love this. That's great. Where did you put it all, though? Problem is, you're very slow, Claude, when you're being clever. I mean, you are cleverer, but you're very, very slow and very expensive. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. This is going straight in my face. I'm going to have another beer. Fuck it. I mean, what? It's 4 o'clock in the morning? What's the best time for another beer? I'll tell you when the best time for another beer is. 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I had a 3-hour nap this evening, so I'm not going to fall asleep terribly early, let's be honest. That is not my third beer of the evening. It may look like it is, but it isn't. It's a lie. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Those all, I think, those are all currently. Oh, I don't need to tell you that. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you didn't cost so much. Uh-huh. Oh. Well, bye-bye. I was enjoying your company. Quiet as it was. Sad face. No, that has geborgborged. That is geborgborged. Alright, so what do we have? Foreground center, own midline. Alright, and the background seed step. The background Y scale was bigger though. Alright. Let's see what we do. Not that I have a drinking problem or anything. Right. I think this is the problem. Yeah, I think this is gonna. This is, you know. And then we change it. We change it to foreground center. And then it's gonna work a lot better. It does look a lot better, annoyingly. Is it annoying? I don't think it's annoying, but it does look a lot better. Still not quite as good as it was, though, irritatingly. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's... Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. This is really frustrating. No. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of quite good, though. Because I think the background Y scale is going to have to be related. Okay, but that's fine. So we're making. I mean, that's quite a big difference, but I don't know, it's kind of fun in a way. And then when it does come in, it's quite joyous, but I don't know. But it can. Yes, no, that's the problem. The problem is that I want to have things moving in the background. Yes, no, it's just not right. It's a shame, because I quite like it, but it's not. Alright. Well, let's see how we get on. That's working much better, though. Can we continue without making a choice? That seems to be cosmetic to me, but not actually change the way the parallax would work. Now it's going to spend another hour thinking about that. I think I'm being ripped off. I think if you put on max, they just artificially put shit into I actually genuinely think I need to take this seriously. This is probably costing hundreds of dollars to achieve extremely little. I mean, to be fair, it's not dissimilar. I won't say that. ASMR. Nom nom nom. These are really good. Oh, they're so good. Oh. Pata. I think I might be drunk. I mean, that is my name, admittedly. Where are my dogs at? That's what I want to know. Where are my dogs at? Where are my dogs at? Yep. I'm cool. Right, it's me focused. Hello, it's me again. I mean, I know you all want to watch me eat pot noodles. No, I need to. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go to the barber's tomorrow. I'm beginning to look a little bit hirsute, a little bit unkempt. Oh my god. I don't think I'm more right than I might think. I'm pretty clear that I'm right. Why would you say that? I know. I know. I think it just means just talk more bollocks. Yeah, let's roll. Let's commit this. Just for ease. Then let's roll. Well, let's get back to... I mean, that's now going to take another hour for it to think about whatever it's thinking about. It has to be said, there is a problem with this kind of way of coding. I just feel like... I mean, I know this is what CTOs and large companies do. They basically spend their entire time eating and drinking and occasionally telling senior developers what to do. I mean, I know that because I've done it. Mama. I'm just saying, if you're ever in Southeast Asia or in Thailand, Mama. Oh, you see Mama, it says so on the side there. I'm not making it up. Have the Mama. They're the best. I love the fact that it took you 47 seconds to say yeah. Oh my god. This is insanity. Stop incubating, just bloody do it. What are you thinking about? I have an idea for maximizing your use. Not only is Opus expensive, It also takes a lot of time to think. I'm wondering if I could get Opus to write a game plan that then Sonnet could implement. Essentially use Opus as a senior dev / architect, and then Sonnet as the developer. Might that work? I mean, Sonnet's slow enough, but it's at least it's faster than Opus. Yes, please. Can you just update the memory to remind both me and you that's the strategy? And we'll move forward. I am beginning to get the hang of this shiz. Nice. Alright, well. This is so much faster. Love it. Whatevs. I mean, now it's approaching 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm quite tempted to watch the football. Ow. Wow, that was it's almost like you're trying to show off. Are you kidding? Well done. Wow. Alright. I mean, if this works, I'll eat my hat. Alright, let's see. Well, this is exciting. I mean, that would have taken about an hour using Opus. I'm just interested in how much better it would have done it. Alright, well, let's see. Let's have a look. Let's have a looksy-booksy. I think I shouldn't eat spicy stuff. My stomach doesn't like it. It looks weird. It looks very weird. How on earth is this working? I feel like it's backwards. The closest layer moves faster and then increases speed with depth. It should be the other way around. I'm gonna have a biscuit because you know what? I can, because I'm an adult. If I want a biscuit, I can put a biscuit in my face at 4 o'clock in the morning. I really should have done this myself. On the plus side, I really feel like I'm outside the box here. I don't care. Just make it go. Good. Well, let's try that now. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what this does. I'm excited. If this works, well, firstly, I'm going to be irritated that it was actually that easy. I probably should have done it myself. I'm just so lazy. It probably would have taken less time. I mean, it definitely would have taken... Well, I don't know, I say that. Alright, come on. That was yummy. I enjoyed my pot noodle. No, that's an absolute shit show. Right, well, let's change the... Although, to be fair... I think that actually might be working. I think just my numbers might be completely buggered. No. The parallax is now correct. But the deviation, oh no. Well, it's going to take a while for it to catch up, isn't it? That's annoying. Okay, no, but I can live with that. Come on. That is odd. I mean, it's cool. It is quite cool, actually. But it's odd. Oh, actually, I quite like that. God, that's annoying. Oh, man. That's going to take a week to catch up. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I don't know, that's kind of fun, though. Oh, man, I'm now conflicted. That I quite like that. But it kind of feels like... Yeah, but I've wasted all this time, because I could have just done that hours ago. Yeah, there's probably a simpler solution for that. Oh, that's kind of fun, though. Oh, you see, that's what I wanted it to look like. I wanted it to look like that all the time, but the central ground is buggered. Uh-huh. No, that did look groovy, though. Oh, this is beginning to look quite cool, though. I mean, even if it doesn't work, this is actually beginning to look quite cool. I mean, it's... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is fun. It's not just me, is it? This is kind of groovy, eh? Mm-hmm. But why is it working, but not working? Uh-huh. I am confuzzled by that. Alright, so we'll copy a component. We'll stop it. And then we'll paste component values. And we'll save that. And it actually looks good. But it's not doing what I expect. Can you invoke Opus to has an opinion. Background layers seem consistent, but even with a small Y offset, that is incredible that it can do that. Tells me there's 0.05. Incredible. Oh, this is just going to be bollocks. Now I'm just going to pay for one stupid thing to... This is going to get like Chinese whispers very, very, very quickly. And of course, it's very hard for me to know. I just have to do this myself. I don't know why I'm being so lazy. I want that to be 0, but alright. Well, that's it. Alright. I'm not sure. I don't know how to make the code bigger. But hey, Jump Slide, nice to see you. Sorry I missed you. I was deeply involved in watching Claude be an idiot. What do you mean? Well, which code would you like to see? Oh my god! I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to actually be watching. There you go. How about that? I'm trying something relatively complicated, it has to be said. And it seems to be throwing both me and Claude. But that might just be because I'm an idiot. It's certainly a possibility. Are you a coder yourself? Alright, has this finished doing whatever it's doing? Yeah, come on. Also, I'm running out of Claude, so I mean, that might be a good thing, so I actually have to do it myself. The thing is, I keep thinking, what were you studying? Computer science or game dev or something? Where were you? What time is it? 9 o'clock. So I'm guessing you're either East Coast states or UK or Europe somewhere, because your English is very good. Kompsky. Two knobs. Oh, I don't know. Done what's changed? Well, yeah, I don't. You see, the thing is, I'm trying to learn how to use Claude as part of this whole kind of. Wait, you're talking about bad India? I'm in Thailand, sunshine. So like, what? I'm an hour and a half, 2 hours ahead of you, and I'm still awake. But I mean, I don't know. What can you do? If you're awake, you may as well do something fun. Have a beer. Cheers. Mm. Whereabouts in India? Thank you. Oh, yeah, right. You can say all this, you stupid thing, but none of it's going to work. The problem is now I've got a stupid thing telling another stupid thing what to do. Well, what I'm doing is something that I suspect I'm new as well. But what I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to. Well, I'll show you. So here it comes. So what I'm doing. Oh my word. I mean, if you're not, this is quite specialist. I mean, this is not normal. Wow. Also, my art is rubbish. I mean, I know my art's rubbish. I don't worry about that. So I think we want the own midline. I think we want the background Y scale. That's probably quite low. Alright, let's see what this does. So, you're going to have to wait a second. So what I'm trying to do is, what I've done is I've generated this, I'm procedurally generating this tunnel. And what I want to have is a background that roughly follows the tunnel. So it feels like a kind of continuous surface into the distance. But that's not how, and this is called Parallax. I mean, I'm sure you know about Parallax. I mean, the thing is, it looks kind of cool, but it's not what I'm going for. But I'm beginning to think that I've been trying to do this for about a week now. So it might just be easier just to go with it. But yeah, basically, I'm trying to get a parallax where, let's say, can I make this big? How do I make this big? I should know how to make this big. I don't know how to make this big. Can I make this full screen? Maximize. There we go. So I'm making, like, essentially, I want these background surfaces to essentially be like an offset of this surface, but also for it to have parallax. Parallax is when the background moves slower. So essentially you need more chunks in the background that move slower, and then it will move into place, but it just isn't working. It's very frustrating. I'm trying to use Claude, not just because I'm lazy, although I am lazy, but I mean the maths is complicated, and so I was hoping it might be able to help me rather than having to do it myself. But it doesn't understand any better than I do, and it just basically keeps going around in a circle, making the same mistakes. I've even gone to like the bad boy, like Opus, put a bit of money on that, see what happens, but. I don't want the dumps to differ between layers. You see, this is the thing. It doesn't have the vision. It's interesting, but it's also bloody frustrating. That's the word. And I think the problem is, like, I've got a very strong idea in my brain of what I want it to look like, but I'm not actually sure if I can. I'm not even sure if I can realize that in code. And Claude certainly doesn't know how to do it. Possibly because I'm being off-piste. What are you going to make a game? What are you? Are you a Unity dev? Are you Godot? What's? This is my first game. Well, I think you should be able to realize it. If you can imagine it, you should be able to do it. But it's possible that in my mind it's just like some sort of dream, dream logic. Maybe I've just got dream logic going on. But I'm fairly sure I've thought about it a fair amount. But I'm a very kind of mental person. I'm not very good at writing things down, so I kind of go straight from idea to implementation. I'm not very good at the kind of design strategizing process, which I think is making this hard. I mean, as you see, it's not awful, but it's still not what I'm going for, and it's really frustrating me, because there's many easier ways of doing this. It's kind of getting there, though. I don't know. It's the second letter. I don't know. It's kind of fun, though. I don't know, maybe I'm being stupid. Certainly wouldn't be the first time I've accused myself of being stupid. It does feel like I'm nearly there. Like, it's weird. Like, it's much better than it was, but I don't know why. It's very hard to put a finger on. Like, you can see all the way through that, and that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, I could possibly just live with this, but... I don't know. Oh, because it looks nice when it does what I want it to do. That kind of period when it's all there. I don't know. So no, seriously, Jump. What are you doing? Are you making a game yourself? Are you How do I make this small? Oh God, how do I make this small? No. Well, that's great. Other than I don't want you to be here anymore. Go away. Oh my God, what have I done? Oh, that worked. Just double click on things randomly. Tick. Are you, I mean, like, yeah, are you like 3D, 2D, sprite art, incrementals? I mean, the whole thing is quite overwhelming. It's fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it a lot, but it is quite fun. But it is, yeah, it's quite, there's a lot to it. You kind of, as a comp ski, I'm not, but I mean, I've worked 25 years as a coder. So I was like, I've got a physics degree. So I was like, oh yeah, how hard can it be? But there's just so much, like, just about how the process works. There's actually very little coding and quite a lot of like, what the hell? What does this do? How does that work? What does this do? How do I make that work with this thing? It's all quite stressful, but in a good way. And I'm old, so the younger you are, I think the more your brain might get. You plastic, more plastic. Right, so look, what have I done wrong here? So I've got tunnel smooth and terrain smooth, gap height. This is all lovely. Background Y scale, so maybe I want that a little bit smaller. I've forgotten what the parallax scale is. Let's have that a bit higher. Background seed step. You see, that's the problem. This should be nice, but it isn't. I think I want the background center variation to be 0. Right, let's see what this does. The problem is it's going to take about an hour for it to actually catch up with what I'm doing because there's so many layers. Life starts at 40. Well, I mean, I had a pretty good time before I was 40. But no, I have to admit, it hasn't been awful since then either. I mean, I'm approaching 50 now, which is slightly alarming, but what can you do at the end of the day? You see, why is there an enormous chunk in the middle? That's just not meant to be there. Something's gone wrong. It's still wrong. And it's still not doing right. No, let's go model opus. Let's see, model opus. I think I might be in trouble from the point of view of the amount of thing I'm using, but let's go. Model extra high. Can you check that this is your vision? Is vision we discussed earlier? Learning full stack. Oh, okay. So, but you're not going to be a. I mean, are you interested in being a game developer? Because I mean, I consider. I mean, I call myself. I call myself a full stack developer. But I mean, I've basically taught all my stuff. So, like, what, like on GCP or AWS all the way through to front ends and stuff. I mean, like, are you talking web, or are you more corporate and more .NET-y? Like, what's your specialism, as it were? Sorry, now I'm just asking Claude because I mean, if it's like, oh yeah, even the clever one says, oh yeah, this is what I thought we should be doing, then I'll just go, right, screw it, I'm doing this myself. It's very frustrating, this whole business. But I mean, do you have a vision for which direction you want to go in? Because I mean, not that you have to particularly. I mean, I learned on the job the entire way. But I mean, you know, like, would you like to kind of go into corporates and like big, you know, big business, or do you want to like be more like websites and like more agile, entrepreneurial, startup-y sort of stuff? Even like big startups, you know, like Booking.com, I would still call a startup personally. But I mean, I know I'm insane, but it has. Have a look. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Because I mean, I started out as yeah, I just started out as a web designer basically after finishing my degree, and then and kind of systems. So actually, I started kind of very back endy in many ways, and I've moved further and further. Well, I mean now, I mean, luckily back end has evolved less than front end has. You know, back end is still the tools change, but at the end of the day, you're doing coding, and you're coding more or less in a language, whereas front end evolves so quickly. So you know, like front end is so. Oh, I'll come back to this once it's actually got a But yeah, front end is, yeah, I mean, it's changed enormously. So, I mean, nowadays, when I was younger, I mean, I made my own version of React, basically, in JavaScript. It wasn't very good, but I mean, it worked, but I mean, it had plenty of issues. It was very memory intensive, and and it wasn't necessarily deeply intuitive, but it kind of did what I wanted to do. Um, well, you had to. I mean, I didn't even have jQuery, so like it was literally all just getting in the DOM and mucking about in the DOM, generating stuff using DOM, because I realized quite early on that was much easier than doing it in JavaScript, especially if you wanted to have sort of repeatable like ideas. And that is how React works. But I mean, it was crap. But it worked. I mean, there is an institution still out there that still uses what I made 20 years ago. So I mean, it's obviously not that bad. But yeah, and that was before React. God, it really was 20 years ago. That's an alarming thought. God, that really is an alarming thought. 20 years ago, and they're still using it. Well, that tells you everything you need to know. So but yeah, it was all just in pure JavaScript. Blah 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 blah. Nowadays, the front end, it just updates so quickly, so you're not really learning coding anymore. You're learning libraries, and obviously you have to know the kind of coding underneath that. But I think there's a certain amount. Oh my god! So I'm gonna have to read this. Every load-bearing piece of the grid, but there are two things worth it. One is a general architecture without quite noticing. You see, it's just bollocks. Oh no, it was for a small. It wasn't software as a service. It wasn't a It's not a. I did it for the company I was working for at the time. As a piece of analysis essentially. Oh, this is called Radical Penguin, the game I'm making at the moment. But I mean, one day I'll launch it somewhere, but it may never make its way onto Steam. But what's this one? Yeah, great. I'm glad you're happy about the things that work. Oh, that's very kind of you. I mean, it's going to look prettier, I hope. I've got some artists who are very kindly have agreed to. I mean, I'll probably pay them a bit, but I mean, like we're all, um, amateurs essentially, so they're not expecting big money. So like I'll, fine. So the penguin will be, will actually flap, and the fish will be better looking, and there's going to be a lot more to it in the game, and obviously the background textures and everything will look nicer. So I mean, I'm basically just putting together the skeleton of how the game works, and then other people will hopefully kind of fill in the gaps. It's annoying. This actually looks quite nice. It just isn't what I want. Oh, I'm so angry about this. Well, I'm not angry because it's kind of good in a way, because at least it's better than it was, but I don't know. I'm very conflicted about this whole business. But yeah, I'll probably put on itch in a couple of days, maybe. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's close enough for a kind of real life play test. So yeah, I'll probably put it on itch.io. I mean, feel free to follow me so that I can, because I'll send out a ping to all of my followers. Because obviously, I want people to play it and give me feedback. I mean, that'll just be step one. It'll be a play test. I think even at top speed, this is going to be at least another year until I actually release it. Oh, thank you, Jump Slide. That's very kind of you. Oh, I didn't see that. That's very kind of you. So yeah. So hopefully I mean, 6 months to a year. I mean, it's not a particularly hard game, but it turns out that game development takes a lot more time than you might imagine. So yeah. But it's fun, and I'm only doing it in my spare time. Like, it's not my job. I still have a job. Well, for the moment, I have a job. It might become my full-time job. Because AI has slightly dicked with my, if you'll excuse the expression, my current job. But we'll see. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, well, I've hit my session limit as well, and it is 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, no, it's quarter to four. It's quarter to five here. Ah, so you're in the 2 hour time zone rather than the 1.5 hour time zone. Well, 2 hours from Thailand. Oh, I suppose actually could be easier because you're rounding to the nearest. So which is it? Is it actually 3:15? My current job, I'm the CTO of a startup, but I keep my stream life separate from my startup life, so I'm not going to tell you what it does. But I do. I have a website that's on the internet, um, which I've been doing for years, 10 years, maybe longer, 12 years. But it's just, I mean, it's just a website at the end of the day. But I'm the CTO, so I mean, essentially that just means the kind of lead architect, the lead developer. So I more or less understand how the whole thing works. I've wrote quite a bit of it myself. Um, but it kind of just does its own thing really now. Like, we have to react to market trends and the problem of AI and SEO and stuff like that. But the functionality of it's pretty pretty fixed now. So it's weird because when I first started I was creating something, whereas now I'm more like I have gone from being who is it? I've gone from being Vishnu the creator to Brahma the maintainer. Is that creating? I think that's the I think Vishnu's the creator, isn't he? I'm looking it up now. Oh no, he's the. Oh no, Brahma is the creator and Vishnu is the preserver. Okay, so I have gone from being Brahma. Oh, I thought Brahma was the maintainer. That shows what I know. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I've gone from being Brahma to being Vishnu. And I look forward one day to being Shiva. Have you got a job at the moment? Or are you looking for something? Or are you thinking of going freelance? Or what's your plan? Hmm. Oh, okay. What's your master's going to be in? This isn't working. You don't know why. Sure, but I mean, do you not have to? Is it? Oh, it's just masters in computer science. Do you not specialize in some way down to I don't know, like I don't know, AI or web design or game development? I'm only asking out of interest. I'm not saying you're wrong. Because yeah, I've got a master's in physics, which is not a. Whereas other people did physics as an undergraduate and then did a master's in astrophysics, whereas I just did physics with more physics, and so like, I don't understand any of this. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it knows what it's doing. I don't think it knows any more than I do, frankly. I think I might go to the loo, finish my beer, and just have a little bit of a chat if you're still here when I get back. I'm an interesting character. No, I wouldn't go that far. Oh, I return. Well, I appreciate I appreciate that. That's kind, but I'm just a bit, I don't know, just a bit odd, I suppose. No, you see, you're wrong. You're wrong. Are you wrong or am I wrong? One of us is wrong. Not you. I mean, Claude is wrong. But you haven't answered. Is there anything kind of specialist to your CS, or is it? Oh, that's a problem. There's just so much that's wrong with this. In fact, maybe that's going to give me an insight. And when it starts, right, firstly, foreground center, yields, background scale, yields, background, okay, let's say we say that's 0, that's 1. That's 0. Okay, that's a sensible idea. An AI, very sensible, very sensible. But like as a user as AI or a developer as AI, like I mean, I'm assuming in computer science you're going to actually be doing all the Bayesian maths and stuff like that. Huh, that's interesting. No, it isn't interesting. This shows that it's wrong. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to have an opinion at Claude now. No, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Well, if you could make Claude cleverer, I'd be very grateful. Because this is not doing what I want it to do. Weirdly, it is doing what it's doing something. Ah, so frustrating. I know I've hit my session. It resets in 2 hours. Up your bum, Grandad. Right, what do we got here? I mean, you've reset everything. The whole thing's an absolute cluster bobbins now. Cluster bobbins is an official term, incidentally. One day I'm going to do some noises for this. Like when the penguin squirts forward, I want to like do a squirt noise. So I'm going to get like, I'm not sure how to do it exactly, but I'm thinking maybe a plastic bag full of water and just kind of go. No, maybe I could do that now. Maybe I shouldn't do that now. Oh god, is it really 5 o'clock in the morning? It really is 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh lord. I've got to go and see the doctor at 11. And then my girlfriend's coming around and she's going to expect me to be interesting and entertaining. So that's 6 hours sleep maximum. No, I think I'm bored of you, Claude. You're done for the evening. Right, Claude's done for the evening. What can I do? I mean, there's a problem here. Oh, God, I'd love to be a computer. Well, I wouldn't, but it'd be very helpful from this perspective. So something is working. So this is all working perfectly, I think. I don't think there's anything wrong with any of that. I think the problem is how we handle. This all seems to be working perfectly. Perfect. Now, what does that do? Advanced layer. No, advanced layer seems to be working perfectly because that just moves it. It's very clever. It's in here, isn't it? As usual, it's in here that's the bloody problem. I have no idea how this fish business is working. Actually, am I still getting fish? I didn't really notice if I had fish. I should check if I still have fish. Oh, yes, again. Once again, I will. No. I wouldn't look at my code. It's absolute rubbish. And I barely wrote any of it. Now, I mean, you're going to have to look at the fish now, or the penguin. Right, are there fish? Oh, there's a fish. Okay, and the fish still gives me points. Yeah, okay, so the fish is still working. And are the fish disappearing? That's the important question. So, what's in my underwater zone manager? Probably need to come up with a better name for that crap, but that's a different matter. Fish. Okay, so what? We lose the fish? Let's play minimized. Right, so fishy, fishy, fish. So do we lose a background layer? Underwater chunk, underwater chunk. This is a play mode, it won't be this easy. Okay, it seems to be working more or less. The background layers don't seem to change very much. Alright, so now we have a fish. The fish disappears. Hang on, what? What happens to these fish? What? I'm very confused. Oh, I ate the fish, I see. Sometimes I eat the fish. Oh, I see, and we're not bothering to rename it. Ah, okay, fine. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I got both the fish, but now there's a new fish. Here's the fish. Eat the fish. Eat that fish. Okay, yeah, that seems to be working. Well, feel free to watch this. Have you done C#? It's actually, the score does reset to 0. That's when you die. But I've got it in playtest mode. So if I've got it, let me show you. So once it's actually playing, and we'll make it big. Oh no, I won't make it big because then I won't be able to muck about with it. So once it's actually playing, you get this this debug thing in here, and I can change what mode it is. So now in playtest, you die. So when you die, you come back to the start screen, and now if you hit the walls too much, you actually will die. So hit the wall and dead, right? But the idea of the game is well, at the moment, I mean, at this stage, the idea of the game, it's not the full idea of the game, but, well, you try to get a score of more than 1, and then when you die, oh, come on, get a score of more than 1. Eat a fish! Eat a fish! Oh my god. It's quite a hard game, to be fair. It's meant to be hard. It's meant to be a sort of like... It's meant to be a bit like the Dark Souls of Flappy Bird. It's Flappy Bird mixed with Dark Souls, mixed with, oh my god. I mean, it would help if I wasn't. No, I mean, it is old. It is old. It is late. I am old, and I am tired, and I have also had several beers. But there you see, now I've got a score of 2, right? So you can see down here. Now when I die, it tells you my high score. And so now when I come back, I can try to get better than 2. And when you eat fish, you get a bit of health back as well. So if you kind of just graze the wall, as you saw I just did. I grazed the wall. Oh, no, that was more than a graze. But if you graze the floor, then you only lose a little bit of health. And then eating a fish gives you a little bit of health back. But if you completely nose plant into a floor, then you die. So that's the idea. But yeah, but when I'm doing playtests, it's because I don't want to die the whole time. So it just does the whole thing, but I don't actually restart. So dead, and then I get my health back. I get a score, and then dead. So yeah, get a fish, and then I die, and I get another fish. You know, but so it stops me having to restart the whole time when I'm in playtest mode. Because I mean that's not really the important bit. At the moment I'm working on how it looks. It does look okay. I mean, that's what's annoying about it, is it kind of looks okay. But it's not how I want it to look. And I am a very, very, very stubborn man. Boink. Dead penguin. Right. Anyway. I know, it's insane, the whole thing's. Right, what am I doing? What am I again? You see, there's a problem with this. The problem... I know exactly what the problem is. I know what the problem is. It's not offsetting the X-seed. Oh my god, I have my moments. So the X-seed... No. Oh, I'm so confused. I think if I have 2 layers, alright, I've worked it out. I've worked it out. I've genuinely worked it out. Very pleased with myself. So if that's now 0.5... Alright, so we save that. The problem is I've run out of bloody thing and I really don't want to use my... And it's 5... No, it's 5 past 5 in the morning. There's a limit to how insane I am. Jump slide. I hope you join me again. I'll probably be back. I might be back for a little bit tomorrow night with the drunk old woman who's my lady friend. And she might do some playtesting. But we might not, because we might go out instead and actually have some fun. But we might go out and then come back. So I may not be here tomorrow, but there's a small chance that you'll get to meet the drunk old woman. But on Sunday I'll be back. And on Monday I will definitely be back. So please rejoin me, because I think I've just worked it out. And I will take you through it if you want. Because it is actually quite interesting. Especially if I'm right. I might be wrong, but if I'm right, I think it's quite an interesting problem. So in the meantime, I will wish you good night. I will wish the rest of the stream, the Twitch community. Oh dear. Hiccups.